Rate of chemical reaction. Can you tell? Take into account the time required for following processes. Classify them into two groups and give titles to the groups. 1. Cooking gas starts burning on ignition. 2. Iron article undergoes rusting. 3. Erosion of rocks takes place to form soil. 4. Alcohol is formed on mixing yeast in glucose solution under proper condition. 5. Effervescence is formed on adding baking soda into a test tube containing dilute acid. 6. A white precipitate is formed on adding dilute sulfuric acid to barium chloride solution. Answer. The above processes are classified into two groups as follows. 1. Fast speed reactions. Cooking gas starts burning on ignition. Slow speed reactions. Iron article undergoes rusting. 2. Fast speed reactions. Effervescence is formed on adding baking soda into a test tube containing dilute acid. Slow speed reactions. Erosion of rocks takes place to form soil. 3. Fast speed reactions. A white precipitate is formed on adding dilute sulfuric acid to barium chloride solution. Slow speed reactions. Alcohol is formed on mixing yeast in glucose solution under proper condition. It can be seen from the above examples that some reactions are completed in short time, that is, occur rapidly, while some other require long time for completion, that is, occur slowly. It means that the rate of different reactions is different. The same reaction occurs at a different rate on changing the conditions. For example, during winter long time is required for setting milk into curd, while at the higher temperature during summer, the rate of setting of milk increases and the curd is formed early. Now, let us see the factors which decide the rate of a chemical reaction. Factors affecting the rate of a chemical reaction. A. Nature of the reactants. Let us see the reaction of the metals aluminium, Al, and zinc, Zn, with dilute hydrochloric acid. On reaction of both Al and Zn with dilute hydrochloric acid, H2 gas is liberated and water-soluble salts of these metals are formed. However, the reaction of aluminium metal takes place faster as compared to zinc metal. The nature of the metal is responsible for this difference. Al is more reactive than Zn. Therefore, the rate of reaction of Al with hydrochloric acid is higher than that of Zn. Nature of reactivity of reactants influences the rate of a chemical reaction. We are going to learn more about the reactivity of metals in the chapter on metallurgy. B. Size of the particles of reactants. Try this. Apparatus, 2 test tubes, balance, measuring cylinder, etc. Chemicals, pieces of Shabat tile, powder of Shabat tile, dilute HCl, etc. Procedure. Take pieces and powder of Shabat tile in equal weights in 2 test tubes. Add 10 ml dilute HCl in each of the test tubes. Observe whether effervescence of CO2 is formed at a faster or slower speed. You must have found in the above activity that the CO2 effervescence is formed slowly with the pieces of Shabat tile while at a faster speed with the powder. The above observation indicates that the rate of a reaction depends upon the size of the particles of the reactants taking part in the reaction. Smaller the size of the reactant particles, higher is the rate of the reaction. C. Concentration of the reactants. Let us consider the reaction of dilute and concentrated hydrochloric acid with CaCO3 powder. Dilute HCl reacts slowly with CaCO3 and thereby CaCO3 disappears slowly and CO2 also liberates slowly. On the other hand, the reaction with concentrated HCl takes place rapidly and CaCO3 disappears fast. Concentrated acid reacts faster than dilute acid, which means that rate of a reaction is proportional to the concentration of reactants. D. Temperature of the reaction. While studying decomposition reaction, you have carried out decomposition of limestone. In this activity, the lime water does not turn milky before heating the limestone because of the zero rate of reaction. From this, it is learned that the rate of a reaction increases on increasing the temperature. E. Catalyst. On heating potassium chlorate, KClO3 decomposes slowly. 2 KClO3 on heating gives 2 KCl plus 3O2, statement 19. The rate of the above reaction neither increases by reducing the particle size nor by increasing the reaction temperature. However, KClO3 decomposes rapidly in presence of manganese dioxide, MnO2, to liberate O2 gas. No chemical change takes place in MnO2 in this reaction. The substance in whose presence the rate of a chemical reaction changes without causing any chemical change to it is called a catalyst. The decomposition of hydrogen peroxide into water and oxygen takes place slowly at room temperature, equation 17. However, the same reaction occurs at a faster rate on adding manganese dioxide, MnO2, powder in it. Do you know? 1. One or more chemical reactions take place during every chemical change. 2. Some chemical reactions occur at fast speed whereas some occur at slow speed. 3. Strong acid and strong base react instantaneously. 4. In our body, enzymes increase the rate of physiological reactions. 5. Perishable foodstuff gets preserved longer in a refrigerator. The rate of decomposition of foodstuff gets lowered due to low temperature, and its freshness is maintained. 6. Vegetables cook quickly on oil rather than on water. 7. The chemical reactions are profitable in the chemical factories if their rate is fast. 8. The rate of chemical reaction is important from environmental point of view as well. 9. The ozone layer in the Earth's atmosphere protects the life on Earth from the ultraviolet radiation of the sun. The process of depletion or maintenance of this layer depends upon the rate of production or destruction of ozone molecules.